So, you want to learn how to play Zons Royale like a pro? Well, you come to the wrong place. But I can, however, show you some really good strategies. First of all, I'm going to show you how to set up your game properly to get the best experience you can get, hopefully. As shown here that I've highlighted, first of all, I've highlighted the link to the game. You may notice something different from your link that you've been using if you're new to this game, that you don't have the https:// The reason I have this is this may help secure your connection to the game and possibly stop you from lagging out or being able to connect in the first place. I'll leave a link with this HTTPS at the start in the description, so that way you can easily get to this. If you have been having trouble connecting to servers, try using this; it might help you. The regions, as well as the region selector on here, is usually on auto detect. You might want to change it to the region that's closest to your country or wherever you live. As well as for cosmetics, you may want to select a melee that isn't the noob hammer or the red gloves. Something that's a bit darker, preferably the green Hulk hands from Target. These are probably the best melee that you could possibly pick. They all act the same gameplay wise, but the green gloves blend better into the map, as well as bushes. The noob hammer, preferably to most players, is the cool looking one, but that one usually is harder to hide in a bush, as well as it's a brighter red, meaning it might be spotted from a bush or in cover. You just want to pick something that blends in. As for your emote selection, you can basically choose anything you want. These aren't really necessary unless, of course, you're playing duos. In that case, you're going to want at least the need ammo and the need healing. Things like laugh, thumbs up, or thumb down aren't really required. Thumbs up and thumbs down are very helpful. The gliders don't do anything. When you're ready, pick a name you like, get in game. Once you're in game, you realize you're in a plane. People will immediately begin to drop out, and you'll notice them falling downwards. Pick a good spot that you're going to go to. I'm going to go to a place I call Community, as it contains one of each building, so I can show off what the buildings are like on the inside, if you're a brand new player. Community is over here on the left in the middle. When you're ready, press space or E to deploy, and then hold space to freefall. When you're in freefall, you fall slower, meaning you won't be able to cover as much distance, but you'll definitely be able to hit the ground faster than anyone else. Once you're inside, immediately open up as many crates as possible and pick up as many guns, leaving as little on the ground as you can. And if someone enters the building, well, try and take a few shots at them. They'll probably run off if you're there earlier than they are. Something I do here is I peek around the corner from inside the house, as he didn't know I was actually coming because he wasn't touching the door. Anyone who is not at a window or a door cannot see inside the house. So anyone outside nearby is completely unaware of your existence inside, besides listening for noises you're making, for instance drinking potions, walking around, or reloading and swapping your guns. So from here you can play a really nice game of window peeking, as demonstrated here. There are plenty of angles to shoot from a window, so you can get a pretty far shot away if you do it right. This guy's checking the windows to see if I'm inside. He sees I'm here, but I get to jump on him and get a nice 60 damage out on him, as well as finish him off. So that player dropped some ammo, but there's a bit more I can get out of his guns if I do something right. You know, I have 45 ammo in my light ammo, and 15 shots in the clip of this single handgun. If I go up here and pick up this green handgun while all my weapons are full, I will swap the purple handgun for the green handgun and pick up the 15 small ammo that was in the clip of the purple gun. I can now, if I wish to, swap back to the other gun and reload it, and I will have taken the ammo out of both of these guns. However, it appears I forget that. If you were to drop, let's say, this blue shotgun in my inventory, I will not gain any shotgun ammo. I'll just drop the weapon loaded. Excuse me for a minute, as I've been so rudely interrupted. How rude. Now you can see here that this shotgun I just reloaded. If I were to swap it for this blue tactical, it unloads all the shots in that shotgun. And when I pick up the other one, it will be empty, even though I just reloaded the shotgun. Goodbye, you. Now this is a brand new mechanic called the Hybrid Potion. When you use it, it will take whatever shield you currently have and up it by 25 over the course of a few seconds. However, if you were to drink the potion too early until you get to 25 shields, it will take whatever number you currently drank it at and then increase that by 25 instead of going the full 50. So, you can see now that my shields actually stop at 45 instead of 50, as if I had waited another second to drink that second potion. Moving swiftly on, I do a few weapon swaps out here to try and get the ammo out of them, as shown by I took the ammo out of that rifle. I do a few more weapon swaps and decide to settle on these legendary pistols. Let's say I have a sniper rifle. When I'm outside, my rifle zooms out more than a normal gun would. Even if you had no ammo for say, if I just dropped on my ammo, the weapon will still zoom outwards, as shown right here. Of course, I want my ammo, so I pick it back up. Another thing is, when you're crossing over windows of unknown houses, you want to make sure that you always check the window before you walk in front of it. Someone could be waiting inside with a nice legendary pump ready to blow your brains out and give you a nice 70 damage on clip. Here's an unsuspecting soul, and he's gone. I take a few angled shots at this guy, even though I can't see him, and I get prepared for a nice cactus throw if he gets nearby. He's a little too far away, so I decided to continue scoping him. And from what I can tell, I have no clue where that guy went. He might have walked into the gas for all I know. Here I sippy on some shields. I can't take them above 50 on normal shields, so I drop them and pick up my rifle again. I check this door, no one's in here. I heard a shotgun cock, so I know someone is nearby. There he is. Take a few shots at him. Another guy is showed up to my right. I spray him with my rifle, pull up my sniper rifle again, and... oh, he appears to have gone away. I check this room. Oh, a poor soul. I have cactus nades, and he is gone. Cactus grenades are extremely good for these small enclosed rooms, as anyone inside will be obliterated. From here, I'm able to take the riches inside in peace, healing up my health for full. This poor unsuspecting soul is going to take one of these. This gob didn't do much to him. We'll find him later. There's only 4 people left in the match, including me. Let's go finish that guy off. I can hear him swapping weapons. Oh, there he is. Decided to spray him with my pistols, knowing he can't have much health left. I reload my rifle. Swap to his rifle. I quickly swap between 2 other weapons to take the ammo out of them, then drop the unloaded rifle. Boom, an easy 70. The second shot lands perfectly. Make sure you lead your shots with sniper rifles, don't just click them. Of which I'm sorry that my mouse isn't appearing, that's a problem with the recording software, but you get the point. Ooh. It was a perfect pre-fire. Your shots have travel, you're not using hit scans, you have projectiles, so you have to fire a little bit earlier than you think you would normally do with a gun. And that was an easy win, 10 kills, over 1,000 damage. Very well done on my hand. Let's move on to the second round. We are back in the plane. I'm going to drop in a bit more dangerous place. We're going straight to mid right at one of these doors. I drop down in, I spot a tasty machine gun outside the door, but sadly someone gets to it before me. I decide to punch him a few times and try and take whatever guns he's got. I panically threw a grenade, which damages myself for 90. I'm currently at 10 health. Any bullet could easily set me down. This guy decides to just not shoot at me. That could have been an easy kill for him. I decide to spray out these windows. This guy doesn't appear to fight back. I chuck a grenade out at him. Chuck 2. The second one could have easily cut him down, but it didn't. I decide I need to sit in for the long haul, and I decide to stay inside. That guy could have easily finished me off for how low I am, but he decided not to. And that will sadly be his downfall. Poor lone wolf. I decide I need to stay inside for the long haul, so I continue to spray out the windows. No one seems to be putting up a good fight for me. Everyone's kind of just throwing themselves at me. That's a nice thing about this game. There's a lot of kids and they don't know how to play the game. This guy, however, obviously knows what's going on. So he runs off, not wanting to fight me, and I take the fight to him. I pull up my rifle, boom, 58 to the face. He now knows that he can't win this fight right now. He's at about 30 health and definitely can't take another shot from me, so he falls back and starts shooting rockets. decides to flank around, but that is his demise as he's out there. I take an easy shot at him. I heard some noises nearby, so I go and check the houses to make sure no one's inside, and oop, this poor soul takes a 58 to the face. I decide to shut the door, being that he's got a dangerous gun. I try to fake him out a few times, but I decide to rush him quickly and take him out. And from there, I'm able to enjoy the spoils that he had found. I heal up to a full 75 while drinking the first slurp potion, or the first hybrid potion, to try and get the potion to overheal me, which it does. And from there, I drink the second potion properly, which should bring me back up to full health and 50 shields. And as you can see, it does. I don't like semi-automatic rifles. I prefer the bolt action and the VSS over the hunting rifle or semi-auto. I decide to wait in this house and listen for noises. I don't hear anything, so I decide the coast is clear. I hear a sudden shotgun cock, so I chill inside. Some unsuspecting soul comes by, and boom, he is cut down easily. I hear another shotgun cock, so I chill on a door. Here's a fun fact. People can see your guns through doors if you're pointing them outside, so it's a good idea to actually point them inside your house. Guns can clip through the wall, however, the bullets won't, so they'll only be able to know you're there. So make sure your guns are inside the building. I hear that shotgun cock and some gunfire going, so I decide to move up slowly. I can hear some people on the other side of the house, and sure enough, there he is. He knows I'm here, so I decide to fake him out a little bit. He sees me in the window. I decide to move forward and fall back when he fires, and boom, easy kill. I swap through all of his weapons to try and get as much ammo out of them as possible. I drop the pump shotgun as I'm preferring this epic grade attack right now. This guy is... ooh, missed shot. But I'll try and clean him up. Boom. And more shields for me. Ooh, another person shows up. I misfired that completely and then fired a few blind shots. I drink the other shield. Oh, I try to. I drink the other shield properly. Cut this guy down, which he drops some more hybrid potions. Which I do drink a little too eagerly and drank it a little early. But 2 shields won't do me too much good anyway, so I hear some noises nearby and decide to scope out. I see these two engaging in a bit of a firefight, so I decide to let them go away and catch up to them later. I see him there, so I take an easy shot, pulling a nice 50 damage to his shield, pulling him down to 20. He's at a full 80 damage, he can't take much more fire. He's been hurt a lot by that guy, he can't take anything else from me. I spray out a window from a good cover point where I can hold back and move up. I can hear someone bandaging it, so I rush in. There he is behind a tree. I shoot the tree on accident, then I decide to use my pump. Or my tactical. I take this window shot, missed. He's checking the windows, bam! Sniper rifle to the face, never good. I swap through his ammo, pick up his guns, swap through his guns for ammo, drop the gun. I now have 500 shots for my rifles and 600 for my small arms, as well as 100 heavy, and 189 shotgun ammo. We are currently set. There's only one person left in the game, so I'm looking around inside buildings and around the edges of the gas room. Can't seem to find him stuck anywhere. I hear a weapon swap, and there he is. And his life is sadly cut short, and the match ends. 12 kills, 1400 damage. A very well done match by me again. There's something I've been wanting to show you guys throughout this video. I've been wanting to show you how impulse grenades are properly supposed to be used. A lot of people say they're useless, that they should be removed or buffed. They don't need any buffs or changes, and I'll show you why they don't, and why they possibly are the most useful grenade in this entire game. So, we're back on the plane. I've decided I'm going to drop in a bit more of a strange place. I'm going to drop at the 6 hut setup here with this little fence gate. This is a very dangerous spot, but the good thing about it is there's very limited amounts of weapons here, so everyone here should actually have a pretty low amount of weapon skill by, meaning I won't have to shoot too many people. I usually keep my aim on the people who actually have guns. The people who are walking around are basically useless. They usually won't punch you. If they do, spray them. And I've already found my prize, the impulse grenade. So, I cut down a few more people here, took a few easy shots. Bang, bang, boom. Easy kills. No one here seems to be paying attention. These can hold damage, but they break quite easily. Now, here's why impulse grenades are useful. When you're in a building, say like a small hut like this, and you throw an impulse grenade against a wall and move, you can clip through the wall very easily at close range. So what this means, as I will demonstrate up ahead, is let's say there's someone in this building, which there is. He decides he wants to heal, knowing that he's safe, and I can't hurt him. Well, I just go through the wall. I then quickly take his spoils and use them for myself. Someone else thinks that they can come into this building and mess me up. Nope. I throw him into the corner and shoot him. More impulse grenades for me. You can stack items if you have a clone of the same item in your hand. This guy thinks that he's all safe. I clip through the wall, quickly cut him down. Goodbye, ninja. I then take his spoils for myself. This guy thinks that he's all safe outside behind that door. Well, he's not. I should cut his life short. I then go inside this building, know I'm in a bit of a losing fight, but I clip through the wall and completely change it for myself. More shields for me. I take up his better AR and move on with my life. Reload all my guns. Make sure you do that a lot. I go and swap for a much superior shotgun level. Reload this one. Make sure you sort your inventory in a way that you like. I like to have consumables on the end and weapons by my usefulness on the end. Now, I prefer the VSS over the semi-auto any day. So you can see me swap out here and consume the ammo of the other guns. I prefer the bolt action in the VSS over the hunting rifle and the semi-auto. You guys converse in the comments about which sniper rifle you like more. All of them have the same zoom out distance, so it all works the same. Now I make a pretty strange play here. I want to show you how these impulse grenades can get you out of a pinch. I notice someone's inside that house. Someone comes up at the right of me. I start to spray him a little bit. Blow up pistols. And cut him down. Take his ammo. Swap his shotgun out. Reload it. I gain 2 bullets out of that. And I decide to play a little strange here. I don't shoot at this guy. I let him cut me down a little bit, and I go through the wall. I now escape his fire, but sadly make a dumb play to move towards that window. From here I am very low health. I managed to cut him down, but we take each other out. So that was still a pretty good match. I died out pretty early. 13th is not a great score, but the amount of kills I got do not reflect that kind of score, so I gotta say, I think that went pretty well. So I've shown you now a few good strats in the 3 matches I played here that you can use for yourself in this game. I hope you all have a good night. I'm signing off.